Welcome to the Wednesday Unwind. We're your hosts, Martha Cho,
Amy Lee,
Stephanie Harrington, and please join us every Wednesday to unwind the week.
So pour a glass and let's get started. Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Wednesday Unwind. Today we have one of our newer members on Marti's team, Christine Martin. Yay. Welcome, Christine.
Thank you for having me.
Cheers. Cheers. But before we find out what Christine is doing on Marti's team now, I am just so blown away by her previous life and career. I wanted to let her share that with us before she tells us what amazing things she's doing for our team now.
So I was an Air Force veteran. I worked on C-130s in the Air Force, C-130 engines. I deployed often. I was in the war, and I did 6 years. So it was really cool, really fun time.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Were you
So
the only
cool.
female?
I was the only female in my squadron, yeah, for a long time, for a very long time.
That's awesome.
Wow.
It was interesting.
I'm sure you have a lot of stories,
Well, kudos
interesting
to you.
stories.
We'll do those later.
Absolutely lots
Good
of
times,
stories.
yeah. It's awesome.
So now tell us, are we boring now from what you used to do?
There's nothing about real estate that's ever boring,
Right.
you know, and I love, that's why I'm in real estate now, is because, you know, it's one of the final frontiers of the Renaissance where you have every personality. There's so many dynamic individuals
That's right.
in real estate, and I love this team. You know, we have the conglomeration of all of that right here on the team. It's so awesome.
Definitely. I agree. Yeah. And we're definitely happy to have you. You're such a
Aw.
strong member already.
Thank you.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
So what do you do? What do you do for Marti's team?
I'm the director of development, so ultimately I bring long-term vision for growth and strategic planning to get to all of our long-term goals and how we want to build, how we want to add, and how we want to grow ultimately.
that's right.
And before you joined Marti's team, I know you have a lot of experience with nonprofits. And what did you do in that sector?
Yes, so I started a nonprofit with some friends of mine, and we worked with transitioning special forces. We built a program to help kind of relieve the symptomatic nature of going from being a warrior and deploying all
Right.
the time to being a civilian. And it's really difficult. So I had so many friends who transitioned and really, really struggled, and wives that are friends of mine and their husbands transitioned and struggled. And through that, I just was able to work with so many amazing and really dynamic nonprofits that are nationwide and that offered so many amazing services, and nobody really knew about them. So ultimately, it just became kind of plugging people into the right service match,
Right.
you know?
That is something that's so important.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
love doing charity work and learning about nonprofits. I'm really excited for what you're going to introduce to our team, and hopefully team involvement. I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
that. So
too.
what are your plans for maybe getting the team involved in your nonprofits?
Yeah, so ultimately, what I'm trying to do is find all of our amazing helpers out there that are passionate about helping other people and plug them in with the amazing humans in real estate, because everybody that I've ever met in real estate, my 10 years in real estate, they're all very valiant in their efforts to give back.
Right.
And a lot of them haven't really found something that motivates them to give back, but they do give back.
Right.
So as I've worked with so many nonprofits, and I'm doing more and more work with those nonprofits, what I'm trying to do is connect them to our dynamic network.
That would be fabulous.
And help plug them into maybe some teams out there that are doing really well and want to give back, and help them do what they're doing.
Nice.
Well, and that's near and dear to Marti, because remember
Absolutely.
back, I guess kind of in the middle of the COVID, she got together with some friends at one of her favorite restaurants and our team and took meals out to the doctors and nurses at Wake Med.
Yep,
I mean,
yep.
so that's so important to this
Yeah, it was with
team.
Cowfish.
Yes.
Oh, they were great to
They
work
were
with.
wonderful
I tell
to
you,
work with.
Marti has one of the biggest servant's heart, and I think that you find that so much, especially in Rainmakers. You know, these people who have built these amazing teams, and they do so much, and ultimately when they're building a team, that's what they're doing. They're giving back.
Absolutely.
And so, you know, plugging them in has just, you know, seemed to kind of fit finally.
Right.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're glad to have you.
Thank you.
We're
Thank you
thrilled to
so
have you on our
much.
team.
I'm
You've
glad
got
to be
some
here.
exciting news to tell us about something coming up later on.
That's right.
I do. So we have a really big partner coming to join us with our EXP expansion, and his name is Edric Williams. He owns Bold Realty in Fayetteville, and
Wow.
I'm here to tell you, he is so amazing and dynamic. You guys are going to love him. He has the biggest energy, and they've been doing really great things down in Fayetteville. And when we go there, you guys are going to meet some really dynamic people.
Oh, how exciting.
I can't wait.
Absolutely.
Can't wait.
It's always
Excited
nice
to
to have
have-
new folks.
It is. It
New folks
is.
joining the team.
Yes.
Like you. I
That's
mean,
right.
it's awesome.
Oh, thanks.
I think we're going to have some links below to click for more information. We'd love really everyone to join us, whether it's physical, more information again about the invitation. We'll also have it broadcast in different avenues, I think probably Zoom or things of that nature. So can't wait to hear about that more and for
Absolutely.
everyone to join in on that event.
Absolutely. Well, thanks, Christine. Thanks
Yeah.
for joining
Thanks
us.
for having me,
Cheers.
ladies.
Cheers.
This is awesome. I appreciate you.
Cheers. We're so glad to have you.
So see us next week for another episode of Unwind Wednesday.
Absolutely. Cheers.
Cheers.